so glad that you made it. You came at the right time because this is for a special month, genre specific month. And each week we focus and hone in on a specific genre. So this particular first week of July, we're doing rock. So what I did is I've chosen some songs that were requested by some of our fantastics, as we call our subscribers. This one is by a group called Coldplay. I've heard Coldplay before, some of their other songs, and I like their style and the vibe that they give. This particular song I've never heard of before, so this would be a treat. So this is a special request that is from at Tiny Sexy. So thank you so much at Tiny Sexy. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and really being amazing. And actually, fun fact, Tiny Sexy is actually my real life cousin. So thank you so much for still supporting the channel because not all family supports family. So you like our channel and it really means a lot to us. Still going to be honest though, relative or not, if I like this song or if I don't like it, I'm still going to let you know. But listen, we keep it honest and real and authentic here. These are just our opinions, but we still have one love regardless. So the song that you have chosen is by Coldplay and it's called Feels Like I'm Falling in Love. And like I said, I haven't heard it yet. We don't pre-watch anything because why? And it also takes away the authenticity if I'm like seen it already, but on occasion if we've seen something before, like let's say we react to some old video like we're celebrating the 80s, then we still let you know, but this I have not. Please make sure that you represent music appreciation and support Coldplay. I always have the links inside the description, so go and like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and purchase their music if you can take that a step further. While you're at it, you can subscribe to us. Actually, you can do it now. We'll wait. Just kidding, won't wait, but do that anyway, please. So without further ado, let's hear what this song is all about and I'll commentate more afterwards. So here we go.
I know that this could hurt me bad, I know that this could feel like that, but I just can't stop. Let my defenses drop. I know that I was born to kill any angel on my windowsill, but it's so dark inside. I throw the windows wide. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. On fields of flowers grow. Oh, it feels like I'm falling in love. Maybe for the first time. Baby, it's on my mind. You blow, it feels like I'm falling in love. You're throwing me a lifeline. This is for a lifetime. I know that in this kind of scene of two people there's a spark between. One gets torn apart, one gets a broken heart. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. And fields of flowers grow. Oh, it feels like I'm falling in love. Maybe for the first time. Baby, it's on my mind. You blow
Wow, wow, wow. I really like the vibe and the aesthetics of that entire video. It's not often that I see a video that's in black and white. What I like about black and white is not only does it give a retro feel, depending on what it's about or whatever, it also is a stripped down version. It makes it to me at its like rawest form. So this song was all about love, and that's a perfect thing to strip down to its rawest form because as you may or may not know, there's different types of love. There's actual love, and then there's like infatuation type of love, where it may not be real. You may love something about somebody. You may love just the fact that they're attractive looking, or you may love somebody for the fact that they treat you nicely because maybe you weren't always treated nicely, but it's not real love. Do you know what I mean? So the black and white to me strips it down to its rawest form and it's honest about love because love isn't unfortunately not all. One of my sayings that I designed for our store, one of my sayings is not everything is unicorns and bubblegum, meaning it's not all sweet and wonderful and positive. So they tackled this a little bit within the song. Like they're talking about the good parts, love and love being wonderful and making you feel that special feeling and feeling that connectivity. But also he mentioned one part on there about I was born to like kill an angel on the windowsill or something like that. Um and it's a realization that, there's times when love is hurtful or sometimes when it doesn't work out or sometimes when there's bad things that go wrong with it or like I said maybe one's in love and then the other one's not. You may love something about them but you don't actually love them, so you can basically kill the relationship or kill the love or maybe it was never real in the first place. So I like that honesty because if we lie to ourselves and say that love is always wonderful and perfect and it's always going to be okay and there's never going to be any problems, that's not necessarily true. First of all, you don't know that. You can't predict the future, but at least to be aware that sometimes it doesn't go right. And for people out there who say that they're in love, or let's say that you're in an abusive relationship and you're like, oh, they love me. They just had a bad day. Like, be honest with yourselves. It's not real love if you're being treated the way you are. So, not to go too dark with that, but I like how it was just about the different variations, the highs and lows of love, like a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, but it's not necessarily a roller coaster that's always good in the right spots. So just keep that realization. I also like how Coldplay did it with the sign language. That was cool. It's not something I see often. So shout out to the lead um, sign language person. I don't know if there's a special name you call them. It mentioned her name at the beginning, but then it showed a whole bunch of it. It was like a whole group, a one mind, one soul of doing sign language. It was cool, and even parts where Coldplay did that. So it's showing universal. Again, it made me think of being the stripped down version, like telling someone you love them without even saying a word. Sometimes it's just a look on your face, or in their case, the movements of their hands. So that's how I took it. That was my interpretation. Um, if you're going to see if you love somebody, it should always be to its stripped down form. What is it that you love about them? Is it true? Is it real? Is it not some facade or is it not some shiny objects that they possess that makes you love them? So really, really good. But then again, it's also the beginning stages of love. Like when you fall in love with somebody for the first time, you get those jitters, you get those giggles, or you feel like you're falling in love, which is like the title. Is that the title name? Yeah, it feels like I'm falling in love. So it's those beginning stages. So don't get me wrong. Like if it's starting off wonderful, you're feeling good vibes and you're having that feeling, run with it. But just always be aware that everything's not always great. Make sure you're treating someone the way that you should also be treated. Make sure that it's true. And also not just one-on-one love, just love yourself, love your community, love people who treat you good. There's different variations of love. But definitely the main one is love being in your own skin. So I don't know if I took this too far deep, but that's the interpretation that I got from the song. So to me, it's right because it's my opinion. But let us know your thoughts. Want to know your thoughts in the description. I mean, in the comments rather, because we want to know what you're thinking and how does this song made you feel, and if this was your first time hearing it. So give us a shout out to that. But that was really really nice. And then I like it at the end. It was at the Coliseum. It was jam packed. Everybody was there, and they had the lights and everything like that. So that was really beautiful. So I love their approach on that. I would love to know who decided to do it all black and white with with people doing sign language. Like, was it Coldplay themselves, or was it like the director who said, "This is the vision I have. What do you think about it?" If anybody perhaps knows, let us know. Because I think sometimes I think out the box all the time. That's my motto for my web design business. But yeah, all right. Well, this comes to the part of the show we always do our thumbs up pass if we like a song, thumbs down ass if we don't like a song. Think I gave it away. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Very pure and organic. I really like that. Good song. So all right, thanks for being a part of the music specific uh genre specific week for rock. Tune in next week for the next genre. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You'll have to wait and see. Hit those notifications and then you'll know when we pop up stuff. But it'll be next Friday. So this is Taz with Taz in Philly, and I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.